Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As part of a recent delivery unboxing, I got an Arkham Horror Final Hour by Fantasy Flight. So we're going to crack this open and see what we've got in here. And as of now, I will be all caught up on product unboxings after this. So let's look at the back. 5 minutes to save to midnight. Time to save the world. You arrived too late to stop the loathsome rite, and a monstrous, transdimensional Ancient One tears through reality. An iridescent rift slashes across the darkened skies, heralding the nightmarish creatures that pour into the hallowed buildings of Miskatonic University. As howls and screams cut through the night, there's only one path left for your fearless investigators. Hold back the horde long enough to somehow reverse the summoning. Gather your friends for a last stand in Arkham Horror Final Hour, a fully cooperative, fast-paced board game for 1 to 4 players. An endless tide of monsters sweeps across the Miskatonic University campus, and you must hold them back, all while searching desperately for the ritual components you need to put an end to this insanity. Playable in under 60 minutes, your fate depends on cooperation between you and your fellow investigators. The odds against you are astronomical, but if you don't succeed, this will indeed be the final hour for Arkham and the world. Let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we've got in here. I think this is the only game that I've unboxed over the weekend that actually had shrink wrap that I had to get inside. And we're going to use this little elevated ridge up here to get the shrink wrap sliced. There we are. Let's crack this open and see what we've got in here. Rulebook, which we'll put off to the side to give our thumb through. We've got our Ancient Ones in here. Umordoth, Shudamel, and Cthulhu. Punchboard, which we're not going to deal with until we're ready for that. This is the game board, which we will open this as well, and we'll take a look at this. There we go. There we are. All right. We're going to have the classic problem of making this board lie flat. So definitely good to know I've got that problem. Now we've got space for everything to be laid out. We've got the mini cards, which correspond to the symbols. I forget how. We've also got our items in here. Our character cards, along with the probably reference cards as well. Standees. We'll take a look at the insert, or under the insert, but the insert is going away. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm going to keep that insert. We'll start to put everything back in the box. And we'll give the rule book our cursory thumb through. As I recall from Final Hour, I do have a little bit of history with this game. Everything was fairly straightforward. So it basically is like Arkham Horror Clue, almost. Okay. And one thing to note is you only get one shot to reverse the ritual. Ah. Okay. Single player rules. All of our clarifications. Looks like story about the investigators who are in the game. We've got Jenny Barnes, one of my homegirls, Rita Young, Michael McGlenn, Ashcan Pete, Tommy Muldoon, and Lily Chen. Advertisements of some of the other products in the Arkham files. And a quick reference. So that'll make life easy. And that, whoa, is everything in the box for Arkham Horror Final Hour by Fantasy Flight. Going to be switching here to setting up baseball momentarily. Basically, once this stream goes offline, I'm going to be setting up for baseball. We'll get to that later this afternoon. As once again, we'll be at Safeco Field, as the Kansas City Royals will be playing the Seattle Mariners in the replay. And good day, this is Historic Wings stopping by. You catch my Arkham videos from time to time and always think it would be a great game to get into. Well, we can talk a little bit about that, Thomas. I know that's you over at Historic Wings. And actually, if you're really interested and want to start exploring it, we could maybe talk offline about going through my spring campaign this year if you're interested in trying and sinking your teeth into that in the card game. But we can talk a little bit more about that when we get off. We can talk a little bit more about that offline. But I'm going to be signing off here momentarily, like I said, so I can set up the next game in my replay. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.